Welcome along to this deep dive. It's put together for you, the learner, someone who wants practical knowledge fast.
And today, we're jumping right into, well, the buzz of street markets.
Yeah.
Specifically, how you can feel comfortable using English there.
Exactly. We're using a great resource, actually, one that focuses on learning English through these kinds of real-life situations. It really gets the energy of these places.
It does, yeah. Captures that vibrant atmosphere perfectly.
So our mission today, pretty simple, really. We want to give you some useful phrases, some insights, and, practical tips.
So that next time you're in a street market, maybe you're just starting out with English, maybe you want to polish your skills, you can actually chat with people, feel good about it.
Okay, let's set the scene. Just imagine a really busy street market. What do you hear? What do you smell?
Oh, yeah. Loads of noise, right? People talking, vendors calling out. And the smells? Spices, maybe some amazing street food cooking nearby, perhaps leather.
And just colors everywhere, stall after stall. It's a lot for the senses.
Definitely. And our resource actually tells this nice little anecdote about Barcelona. Wandering through the market.
Las Ramblas maybe, or La Boqueria.
Could be. And smelling the paella, seeing all the goods. And then the interaction.
Yeah.
Asking a seller about a leather bag.
Right, the classic, can you give me a better price moment.
Exactly. That simple question. It started a little back and forth, a bit of friendly haggling.
And it wasn't just about the price, was it? The story mentions laughter, buying the bag, a bracelet, too.
Yeah, and then chatting with another traveler, someone from Japan, about souvenirs and, hidden spots. It became more than just a transaction.
It was a connection, a cultural moment, all through conversation. That's the key takeaway, really.
Absolutely. It's about connecting. Okay, so let's get practical. How do you start those conversations? Our source highlights some phrasal verbs. Very useful. First one, look around.
Okay, look around. So just browsing, basically.
Pretty much. Exploring casually, not necessarily planning to buy right away. The example says, we looked around before choosing the best souvenir.
Or tourists love to look around and compare prices. Just checking things out first.
Exactly. That initial relaxed exploration. Now, what about if you see clothes or maybe a hat you like? You need to try on.
Okay. So try on is specifically for checking if something fits or looks good.
Yes, precisely. Can I try on this jacket? Or she tried on several rings before buying one. It's about physically putting it on.
Got it. Next up, pick out. How's that different from just say choose or pick?
Good question. Pick out suggests selecting one specific thing from a group of options, maybe after some thought.
So more deliberate.
Yeah, he picked out a hand-painted bowl. It implies he looked at several and chose that particular one, or it was hard to pick out just one necklace. You're making a specific selection.
Okay, that distinction is clear. Now, the potentially tricky part, negotiating. The phrasal verb is talk down.
Right, talk down. This means trying to persuade the seller to lower the price. Bargaining.
Like in the example, she talked the vendor down from $40 to $25.
Exactly. Or the advice. You have to talk them down if you want a deal. It's often expected in these settings, actually.
Good to know. And lastly, one to be careful with, rip off.
Yeah, unfortunately it happens. Rip off means to, cheat someone by charging way too much.
Like the example, be careful, they might rip you off if you look like a tourist.
Precisely. Or he felt ripped off after buying the fake leather belt. It's just about being aware, maybe knowing rough prices if you can.
Those phrasal verbs are definitely handy. Now, the resource also mentions advanced collocations. What exactly are collocations for anyone unsure?
Right, good point. Collocations are just words that naturally go together in English, like best friends. Using them makes you sound, more natural.
More fluent.
Exactly. First one, bustling market. What does that make you think of?
Oh, lively, crowded, lots of energy, noise, busy.
That's it, a very active, energetic place. The bustling market was filled with energy and noise. A perfect description.
Then local vendors. Seems straightforward.
It is, yeah. Sellers from the area. And the resource notes, local vendors often have the best and most authentic products because they're selling their own stuff or things sourced nearby.
Always good to support them.
Mm.
Unique crafts.
This refers to those special, often handmade items, things you won't find everywhere. Like, she loves finding unique crafts in every country. They make great, meaningful souvenirs.
Definitely not mass-produced stuff. Now, this one sounds intense. Heated negotiation.
Yeah. It suggests let's say, lively discussion about price. Not necessarily angry, but, a determined back and forth.
Like the example. A heated negotiation broke out over a piece of art. Both sides really wanted their price.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And finally, authentic experience. This sort of loops back to the start, doesn't it?
It does. It's about getting a real feel for the place, the culture.
Yeah, shopping at street markets gives you an authentic experience. It's the interaction, the atmosphere, more than just buying things.
These word pairs really add flavor. Okay, let's help people avoid some common mistakes. What is the resource flag?
Right, this is super practical. A big one is with try-on. People might say, I tried this t-shirt.
Meaning they put it on.
Exactly. But the correct way is, I tried on this t-shirt. You need that on to show you were testing the fit.
Okay, tiny word, big difference. What else?
With look around. Sometimes you hear, he looked the stalls. But if you mean generally browsing the area.
It should be, he looked around the stalls.
Correct. Around gives that sense of exploring the vicinity.
Got it. And with pick out.
Instead of just, she picked a ring. If she chose one from several, it's better to say, she picked out a ring. That out shows the selection process.
Selection, right. And the last one, with talk down.
Yeah. The mistake is something like, the vendor talked me down. But you did the negotiating right.
So I should be the subject. I talked the vendor down.
Exactly. You successfully negotiated the lower price.
These are really useful corrections. Okay, let's give people some actual phrases to use. Asking the price.
Couple of good options. Simple and direct. How much are you asking for this? Or if you might buy more than one thing.
You could ask, is there any discount if I buy more than one?
Perfect. Polite, clear.
And for negotiating, if you want to try and talk them down.
You could politely ask, can you do any better on the price? That opens the door.
Or the slightly more direct approach.
Yeah, I saw a similar item for less down the street. Use that one carefully, but it can work.
The classic comparison. And just expressing interest, maybe complimenting something.
Oh, definitely. Building rapport helps. If it looks handmade, this is beautiful, did you make it yourself, shows genuine interest.
Nice touch. Or if it's really unusual.
I've never seen anything like this before. People appreciate knowing their items stand out.
These phrases really help make it more of a conversation. Now, markets can be intense, a bit overwhelming sometimes. Any tips for staying cool?
Yeah, good point. It's meant to be fun, right? So, first tip, practice some phrases beforehand. Just saying them out loud helps build confidence.
Makes sense. Less fumbling for words in the moment. What else?
Don't underestimate a smile. And use gestures. If your English isn't perfect, nonverbal cues go a long way.
Very true. Body language is universal. And the mindset.
Try to focus on being curious, enjoying the atmosphere. Don't stress about perfect grammar. It's a learning space. Treat it like that.
I like that. It takes the pressure off. And if you do feel a bit stressed.
Simple trick. Just take a couple of slow, deep breaths. It sounds basic, but it honestly helps calm your nerves if things feel too hectic.
Great practical advice. Okay, as we wrap up, what's the main thing you want people to remember about using English in street markets?
Really, just that they're amazing places to practice. Real life, real conversations. Don't be shy. Engage. Every little chat is progress.
Totally agree. Embrace that energy. Use the tools we talked about. It makes the experience richer and it boosts your English.
So here's a little challenge for you listening. Think of a market you've been to or one you'd like to visit. Picture one thing you might buy.
Okay. Got one. Now, what phrase would you use to ask the price? One we mentioned today.
And if you felt like negotiating, what might you say? Just think it through.
And hey, we'd love to hear your market stories or any aha moments from this deep dive. Drop them in the comments.
Yes, please do. And thanks so much for tuning in today for this look at market language.
It's been great chatting. Until the next deep dive, goodbye for now.